Hi everyone! Hey replay viewer! Welcome to the replay scope. This is Sam Z Designs. I'm not sure if you can see me well, but I'm typically talking about Sam Z Designs. She hops in the scope every so often. Hey, log in, come into Periscope. And this is the Sam Z Designs that I'm always talking about. Hey, So4C, how are you? Welcome to the scope. So while she's doing that, I'm going to introduce myself and say I am Coach Nachi. I am your world-class, I forget sometimes who I am. I'm your world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves now. Hey, Sam Z Designs, welcome to the scope. So
it's like I'm here or something.
Yeah. So I believe that we are intended to live fully human, feeling at home joyfully and feeling at home in ourselves and our lives. And someone who definitely helps me feel fully human as a friend, someone who makes me feel joyful as a friend, and someone who makes me feel at home in myself and my life, in my business, and what I want to do in my heart. Hey, 1982, how are you? Is Sam Z. So she definitely helps me in all of those aspects of my life, and I wanted to share the very special person in my life who is my Sam Z, and her
my coach.
and her practice, your thing that you do, that you spend your time doing, that she does, is graphic design, web design, social media management, and that whole bit, and she's really good at it. Like, ever since coming on with her and partnering with her, my social media numbers have tripled.
Increased.
Yeah, like on Instagram, they've tripled.
They've gone up.
Yeah. And so it's really, really nice. So, Sam Z, tell us a bit about Sam Z Designs.
We pretty much summarized it already. But my name is Samantha Zimmerman. I am starting up sorry, been a while. I am doing I'm doing a freelance design business. So graphic design, web design, social media management, as Coach Nachi said. Basically, graphic web design with you in mind is my kind of key tag. I've helped Coach Nachi with her website. I've helped her with not so much a lot of print, but a lot of digital imagery, some photography, especially social media. I've worked with a lot of clients online. I do consulting and just a lot of fun things, and I really like it. I had a situation happen to me back in September that kind of pushed me into a new realm, and it's something that I've been meaning to do, and I've always wanted to do, which is freelancing. And, working online with people, working in person with people. I love those purple hearts. I wonder who those are from. But yeah, it's just wonderful things to do. I love to work with people. Not big on the public speaking yet, so bear with me. But I'm starting my own channel. I also do video game streaming and just a lot of fun different things. So yeah.
Yeah. So what do you mean coaching with you in mind? Like coaching, designs with you in mind. Okay. Design with you in mind. What were you?
We're unpracticed in our discipline of this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, it died.
You killed my phone.
Sorry.
It's okay. I can forgive you. Trying to give yourself all these hearts.
We've known each other since high school.
No. We've known each other since junior high.
We've known each other since before high school. So
like 11, 10 years, forever.
Yeah.
A long time,
for a
forever.
really long time.
15 years?
For more than
half
enough
over
needs
half
to
our
be
yes.
said. But okay, what do you mean with designs with you in mind? Like, what does that mean?
So I'm really big on working with my clients one-on-one. A lot of big box businesses, or just big businesses, and more expensive businesses do, they'll have hand motion. They'll do set plans, pricing, service, which is fine. That's something that I will probably develop on my own as well. But my pricing and my projects really depend on what clients want and client needs. As you know, I've worked with you one-on-one with multiple projects, each with different varying pricing. Yeah. I do quotes and stuff based on what you need, but I like to do a one-on-one, excuse me, with my client first. Basically 3 hour of consulting just to see where you can go, what we can do. et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, you know, that's what it means. I think of my clients as an individual, as you, not as price tags. Not, you know, I don't want to charge you $1 million for this and then another person $1 million. You know, it's, and I'm also flexible in my pricing too. I'm a little bit more negotiable, you know, with what you'll get with a lot of bigger businesses. So, and again, I work one-on-one, so I like customer service. I do come from a strong retail background, so customer service is like my number one key. And you know, I really like working with different people. So.
She's really good at what she does. Like, there's something that Samzy really does, especially when it comes to, like, customer service, where she really kind of, like, listens to you. I know when it comes to finding other people to do, like, I've said this before, like, I'm a bit of a control freak, or shut up, or a recovering perfectionist, as I like to eloquently call myself. But there's something that feels amazing about when an outsider can get your vision and is true to your vision and uses their skills and their talents and their gifts to really make your visions come to life. A lot of what I've been able to accomplish in the amount of time I've been able to accomplish it oh my god, I can't even speak because it's like it was greatly accomplished because I had her in my corner. Like, she
Excuse me,
was able to help me make my dreams really into a physical reality. Because, like, you're laying in bed and you're thinking, like, oh, okay. Or you're doing something and you say, okay, this is kind of bigger than I thought it would be. This project is going to take a lot more than I can do by myself. And I'll just be like, oh, dang it, this is going to take years. And I'll contact her, I'll be like, hey, do you have time? Or I'll just, like, throw up on a message to her, just be like, hey,
I want to do this, like, tomorrow.
Yeah, can it be done?
Is it possible?
15 hours. Or if I have a project that I'm thinking of in the future, to me it's in the future because I don't think it can happen right then and there because I'm thinking, it's not my gift, it's not my skill what she does. So when I go to her, then I'm just kind of like, oh, this is what I want to do. And then she'll say, okay, yeah, that's fine. And I'm just like, what? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. I just do this, and the other. Use this program. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just like, oh. So it's really nice for me to be, she allows me to, first, number one, she gets my gift. She gets my message. She knows what I'm trying to do. So when she manages my social media, it sounds even better than my own, like what I could have come up with.
I helped Nachi fully develop her brand. So
yeah.
We'll help you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I have my, and
well, we did your logo, your your own content, your colors, picking your pieces, marketing things. I mean, you do most of your own marketing, but I help you, get some tools behind that.
She gets the stuff that I don't want to do. Like, I can't do. Like, I can't make a logo. I can't make a pretty page. I can't make a social media posting every day when I'm out of the country. I can't do all those. Like, I don't want to also. I don't want to do those things. I'd rather give them to someone whose gift it is to really take your ethereal meaning and, like, make it something tangible.
There's the thing when you're working with a professional, it may have more of a cost. Like, especially for building a website, take that for instance. I've seen a lot of businesses, they'll use WordPress or Square or was it Wix, I think, or like there's so many like
Wix
online.
Is popular.
Yeah, like there's a lot of online web builders, and those are wonderful to use. I actually entice people to use those from time to time. It really depends on their needs, and if it's something that's simple, great. I know a lot of these back-end programs, and sometimes it's needed, but there's the difference between doing that and a professional site. And if you're looking to grow...
Hey, Pastor Scott, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
This is my great friend, Samzy Design. She's an amazing graphic designer and web designer, and I just want everybody to meet someone who's helped me greatly. Who helps me greatly. Like, she's a huge part of my rock. Go on.
Rock for soul.
Hi, Pastor Scott. Okay, that's totally fine. Thank you so much for hopping in. Anyway, go ahead.
So it's talking about websites.
Thank you for inviting your followers. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So it's talking about doing simple websites. And again, if you're looking to grow your business, it's it's needed. You need someone on your back end. Especially as Coach said, like Coach Nachi was saying, it's the more you develop your content, and as she starts to work with clients, as she starts to do this and this and this, she doesn't have time to do that. She doesn't have time to go take 5 minutes on her site. And I'm not saying this badly either. You don't have time to go and add a paragraph.
I had to get you on board.
Yeah. And even then, like
No, yeah.
Sorry, my dog is saying hello.
Oh.
But it's, and even like with the other thing I have is like I have a lot of tools under my belt, and Coach Nachi has a lot of.
It's fine.
She has a lot of ability to do these things. She can edit her content. She can add things. She can add pictures. She has all access to pretty much all of the tools I have, and I've worked with her on utilizing a lot of those. And that's again like I want my clients to have access to everything I do.
Hey, Cinda Cute.
Cute. That's a cute name.
That is a really nice name. How are you?
Welcome to our awesome
welcome to.
This is my dog. She's just saying hello.
She's digging on the bed sheets.
She's getting comfy. The couch blanket.
Yeah, the couch blanket.
So it's but anyway, getting back on topic. It's really getting my clients to a good level where they can do everything I can do, but then at the same time, it's getting them to realize that maybe you don't have to do that. A good friend of ours, Little Miss Adventurous, is a professional photographer, and she is selling a lot of her photography on Etsy and a couple other things, and she's learning image manipulation, editing, touch-ups, and stuff like that.
Hey, Mr. CEO, Erna Perry, how are you?
Welcome
to the Scope.
The Scope. I'm sorry, stream.
You can say stream.
I do Twitch and Facebook Live, so I'm used to saying stream. Scope is new to me, but
Hi.
So, and then back to her, but she, she's really good at image editing, and she's learning all those techniques, and it's starting to become a really, more work for her. And then it gets to the point where, do you need to be taking that time to posting your pictures online? Do you need to be taking that time to selling them online, to sizing them, to doing all that stuff? And yes, you definitely want to know how to do it. But the point is you need to have, as Nachi's saying, like a rock. You need to have someone, your support. You've talked so much about a support system.
I'm sorry, go on.
No, you're fine. And I consider myself a big support system for Coach Nachi and, my photography friend. And I'm trying, I put her images up for her now. I help Nachi with her social media posts. I help with her blog, your video. I even help with the Periscope on the back end. I put it out there for her on her media. And just stuff like that. And that's really what I like to do. And then again, it's as just kind of recouping what I was saying. So it's again, there's a major difference between professional and then basic, and there's a lot of tools that allow you to do basic wonderfully. And again, I help customers find those tools, and I use a lot of them myself. But then there's the professional aspect, which just you have full customization 100%. Like especially with a lot of your imagery and stuff, there's a lot of access to stuff that you don't you wouldn't necessarily have.
Yeah.
So,
like I mentioned initially, like I like to be in control. Think of some of those hearts, blue hearts, beautiful. I like purple hearts. Blue's my favorite. Blue's my favorite color. Hey, Queen Lady Bug Star, how are you? Welcome to the Scope. HTML template.
Yeah, that's true too. You could always do an HTML. I actually professionally, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I hate code. I hate HTML. I hate it. I know
North Carolina.
And I do it, but I actually build a lot of my simpler sites in Muse, and then I have other sources that I do work with HTML in, and you can always do an HTML template too. But that's kind of again like it's not so much the point. If you do a template, more or less likely that template, especially if you're buying it from an online source, you're probably going to see it on someone else. So you might have a hospital that's got this one design, and then you might see a church that has the exact same design. And those are wonderful. Again, if you're doing smaller businesses and, if you're not seeing a lot of people out there, it's kind of the same thing with stock imagery. And, Coach and I, we've utilized some stock in some of her pieces, but she's seen,
I've seen it before.
Yeah, you're starting to see it in other things.
And I feel really uncomfortable. Like, the thing with, like, templates, and first off, you have a gift, right? You have a gift, you have a light, you have a thing that's inside of you that you want to do. I would say do it, no matter what. Template, basic, whatever it is. Like, just start, just put it out there.
And yeah, those are the best ways to start is with sources like that.
It's just, like, for me personally, I'm again like a recovering perfectionist, and I like to be in control, and I don't like it irks me. I don't like seeing what's mine out there.
You don't like seeing reciprocating.
Yeah, I like to think that Live Like You Now is about being you and being unique. And so personally, when it comes to me and I see an image that I've used, I'm just like, no, I'm not using that image anymore because it doesn't fit anymore. So when it comes to, like, even my website was custom made for me by Sam Z. It has everything. Like, I gave her my vision. We've talked ad nauseum about the Live Like You Now brand, and she intimately knows it well enough for me to trust her with manning the social media, and she's amazing at it. Really, really good. Like, I'm impressed. I'm like, oh, girl, yes.
Exactly.
So, like, it's original. It's definitely me living like me, and even the way I conduct my own business.
And even then, when you're in your field, you do your research, you develop your own brand, but you're always getting...
Hey, Roma!
Welcome. You're always getting inspiration from other people, places, and things. When we started this is actually the second version of her site.
Yeah.
The first version was not as good as it could have been, and that is, because you didn't have your brand developed.
It was beautiful.
Setting,
she made 2 websites for me, and the first one was beautiful.
It was
the
good.
Second one, my heart was like,
second one was better.
I can't decide what I like. Hi, Russia. How is Russia doing? Nice to see you, Roma.
Welcome to our
so
awesome
nice
scope.
to see you here. So let me just introduce myself really quickly, and Sam Z can introduce herself again really quickly. My name is Coach Nachi. I am a world-class personal development coach, speaker, and life enthusiast. I'm called to serve those who want to live more like their unique selves now. I believe we're intended to live joyfully, fully human, and feeling at home in ourselves and our lives. And someone who adds joy to my life is Sam Z. Someone who makes me feel fully human. Like, I was just lamenting to her a bit ago. Like, she's someone I can go to if I'm having a tough time, and if someone I can go to celebrate the amazing things that happen in my life as well. And she's there to celebrate with me because she's most likely been walking with me, being like, oh, cool, like, that came through, that didn't go through, whatever. Yeah, amen, exactly. Like, I experience living like myself in her company, in her presence, and I feel at home in myself, and
it's all good.
No worries, Roma, and I appreciate you being here.
I talk really fast, so I apologize if that happens, but anyway.
No worries. I feel fully human, and I feel at home in myself and my life, and she helps me do that. Like, I did a series on support systems and how important it is to have a good support system, and how to how to support your own support system, and I support her soulfully. Thank you for taking care of... She takes care of Pastor Scott. Thank you for taking care of our coach.
Yes, I am the secret
Pastor Scott,
system.
she is my rock and, like, my backbone. Like, if I'm hungry, she feeds me. If I'm not taking care of myself because I'm working so much, she's like, no,
you relax.
Come play.
She'll come for a work session, and it'll start as work, and then it'll go into,
I'm good. How are you,
Roma?
So. How are you, Roma? So she really does truly take care of me and takes care of my business. As you know, I left the country. I was home for almost 2 months, and I was really worried, y'all. I was worried y'all would not come through. I was worried you would not be here when I came back.
I missed your scopes while I was eating.
Yeah.
She always scopes when I'm eating. It just happens.
I'm glad you're good, Roma. Wonderful. I was really afraid that people would not be kind of around and show love because I was unable to show them love. But you guys came through, Mr. Ernie Perry and Pastor Scott and, like, Gary and Roman and, like, everybody else Dr. Chevy and Sam Z and, like, everybody came through. And when I can't, she's able to do for me, and I trust her with my baby, Live Like You Now. She's able to carry that for me when I'm just unable to. So I want to introduce and put a face to someone who I absolutely adore, because
I try.
she like, it's important to have a rock in in what you're doing, right? Like a physical rock. Like she's a
I'm
physical
a good
human
rock.
being here who I can be like, Sammy, I need you. Like I need you to really do something.
She does
for
this
me.
a lot. If she gets stressed, she's like, Sam, grab my shoulder.
Yeah, it's Pastor Cindy. You speak, run. I'm sorry I speak so fast, Roma. I'll try to slow down.
I'm telling you, I taught you.
Yeah, but she definitely has helped make what I want come to fruition when it comes to a webinar that I'm hosting, a training, or making like a sequence, a funnel sequence using the website that she made for me. It's not so much a template. I'm not sure if it's a templated website. Is it now?
Your current site?
Yeah.
No, it's all custom.
Yeah, like it's really nice that I have such a great contact in my life who's highly skilled. Give your examples. Of which? Link. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is your website?
So my website is actually, so as I said earlier, I'm just starting out. So pieces, portfolios, projects are...
She's not just starting out. Can I just...
Okay, let me rephrase. My freelancing is starting out. I've been a graphic designer for over 6 years.
She's been doing it for ages.
Yes.
Look, hold up. She's been doing this for ages. This woman is a beast. She will whip you into shape, okay? She will work so hard for you. You'll be like, am I working hard enough for myself? Like, she's so amazing. And she's like, I'm just starting out. And it's like, you've been doing this since in high school. Like,
yeah, what? I know. All right, what I meant to say is, I've been doing freelancing now for a few months, and what I have been working on is my own branding, my own look, my own logo, and that stuff has kind of fallen for the wayside on my end. I've done it perfectly fine for clients, customers, and everything else. So I do have a website. It's samzdesignsonline.com. So it's samzdesignsonline.com.
Hey, Mrs. Lee John.
Welcome.
How you doing? And thank you so much for those hearts. What are those? Blue,
purple, I think some green,
pink. If I'm missing your hearts, please type it in the comments. Because sometimes Periscope doesn't show all the hearts.
Yeah, that'll happen. And
teal.
Yeah, it was like a green teal. So my site's up, and it has links to all my social media. I will have a YouTube coming soon, but I've got a professional LinkedIn that has a little bit more about my background. And I'm adding stuff to my website literally every day right now. So there are a lot of my older projects on there, which is, kind of stuff from my retail days, my earlier, like school stuff, like very, very early. But I'm going to be, my beginnings, yeah. And it, not so much there's a lot of newer things on there too from like the last few years. I've done t-shirt design, I've done a bunch of different things, but I'm adding sections and stuff for what I've done the last 2 years, and then I'm going to be adding pieces and clients I've worked with for the last basically 6 months in my stuff for my designs. For Sam Z Designs, I guess I would say, which Nachi's a proud client of. So it's not as updated as I would like it to be, but it is being added too. So just to let you guys know that. But there will be stuff. There's already about me. I'll have my store up soon with some basic services as well.
I'll be your friend. You can be my friend, Roma. Yeah. She's literally like my best kept secret, which isn't a secret. I've had her in my life for a really long time, and
let's just say 15 years.
She's stuck with me forever. Like she's a part of me. I can't shake her, and I don't want to. Hey, Ellykins, how are you? What's the link again?
So it's a Sam Z Designs Online. So it's SAMZ Designs, which is DESIGNS online .com, and we'll you don't really have a description to put it into.
Yeah, my phone died. I was gonna type it.
It's okay. I'm sorry. So it's Sam Z Designs Online, and then she does have my tag in there as well. I think it's at @SamZ_designs. So you can just message me on Twitter. But again, it's not a fully complete up. But I have so much I do, and again, it's graphic design, web design, print, logo, branding, marketing, everything. Especially social media as well. And one of my favorite things to do is consulting. Hi, Pastor Scott. How are you? I have a face. I think you've been in her streams before.
Yeah. Oh, Sam Z Designs online. On it now?
Yeah, he's on it now, so they found it.
Oh, okay. SamZDesigns.com?
SamZDesignsOnline.com.
Okay. SamZDesignsOnline.com.
There's another. I think it's Sam's Designs.
There's another Sam's Designs.
So I have online in my URL. It's a little confusing.
Yeah. So Sam Z Designs Online.com.
And again, my Twitter tag is my Periscope tag is in the video title. So you can always message me on there, and I can get it to you, and I'll post it to my Twitter too.
And she's typically sometimes graciously in my scopes, so she'll probably type it in every so
often. I'll usually type it in as well. Unfortunately, my phone died, so I'm not in the scope chat, but. Also, I'll be posting more social media things on my end. I'm doing tips and tricks for social media, consulting tips, how-tos. One of my new things I'm doing is I can't even remember the name of it. It's 4 steps to starting a basic social media plan, package concept, and it's broken down into a couple steps. And then another series I'm going to be working on is posting imagery to Etsy and selling some stock imagery. And I'm definitely looking for advice, tips, and tricks on... Yes.
Designs.
It should be designs with an S. Sorry.
But thank you so much, Pastor
Thank you, Pastor.
Scott.
I'm sorry.
Through. Pastor Scott, if you're if anybody's watching this in the replay, Pastor Scott has the most fire scopes. Pastor Scott's scopes. He's preaching the word, and then he goes, "How about that?" He's so good on the meme.
That's such a common phrase right now. It's on fleek. I don't know what that means. I feel old.
No, you need to watch Pastor Scott's. He goes in the morning.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Ellie Kins. I really appreciate it. Can you do the eyelids flip? No, I can't. I can't actually do that. How about that? That's the right one. It was so funny. He was talking about hanky panky in his scope, and I'm just the pastor is lit. He has done caught the Holy Ghost. You have me cracking up, Pastor Scott. I was cooking, and then you would say something, and I'd stop cooking, laugh, and just tap. It was. Every scopes, it's been really fun. It's been really funny. So Pastor Scott, I'm glad I can tell you this way. You have been cracking me up. You've been getting my life right, snatching me.
I've heard good things too.
And it's really funny. Thank you so much for being such an amazing inspiration on Periscope. Hopefully we can do another scope with Sam Z. I actually have a call. And I think I'm late.
I'm late. I'm
late. I'm late.
Starting next week, I'll be doing my own scopes as well.
Oh,
so.
Yay!
I need to get my button gear, and see, like I said, I support her and she supports me.
Thank you so much for coming back. Ellie Kins. Yeah, I just want to say, if you have someone in your life that supports you, definitely support them back. If you have someone in your life that's been in your corner, show them some love. There's a lot of this. There was a meme that I saw when Beyonce had a baby. When Beyonce announced her babies, she was having twins, and the whole internet erupted. And one of the memes, which is wonderful, it's really touching. But one of the things that I saw a meme about was, how can it be that everybody, all these people are supporting and retweeting and resharing and sending love to Beyonce, when she is having twins, but they won't even support their own friends in their own businesses? Help, I can't see. Oh no!
Oh yeah, we might be losing it.
I think
her phone is kind of freezing.
Yeah, I'm so. If you can hear me, I just want to say support the people in your life as much as you would support Beyonce. Support the people in your life as much as you would support Beyonce.
I think it's cutting in and out.
Okay, I'm gonna go then. Maybe the scope didn't even finish. But thank you so much for coming through. We'll
Thanks
come back another time. Bye!